Hi everyone, welcome back to DYOR. Today we will show you how to replace LCD screen display on the Oneplus 7 Pro mobile phone. To start, we need to have the right tools to proceed with the repair, which you can find in the description. First, turn on the phone and take off the SIM tray, and followed by the back cover removal. To remove the back cover, it needs to hit gently around the back cover edges until the pasted adhesive becomes soft. For this, we are using a heating pad. Place the back cover on the heating pad and select the mobile phone heating option and leave it till it completes. Alternatively, you can use a heat gun or hair dryer. Once the heating has completed, use a suction cup to create an opening between the frame and back cover. Next, insert a plastic cut pry tool or something similar to cut the adhesive around the back cover. Be gentle while taking out the back cover. The flash sensor plug is connected to the back cover and the board. First, take off the shield and then disconnect the plug to release the back cover. Take out the back cover and then take out the mainboard frame by undoing 14 screws. Next, unplug the battery connector on the left hand side. Next, move to the bottom and undo 8 screws to take out the board cover with the speaker. Next, disconnect the LCD connector plug on the right hand side. Next, before installing the new screen, test the screen's working condition by connecting the battery and LCD plugs. Once the testing has passed, disconnect the LCD and battery plugs. There are two screen types for the replacement: screen with the frame and screen without the frame. For OnePlus, most common replacement screen is without the frame. This repair guide is based on the LCD assembly without the frame. Next, start removing the broken screen from the body. First, apply heat to soften the glue on the screen edges. For this, we are using a heating pad. Alternatively, you can use a heat gun or hair dryer. Next, create a slight opening from a sharp tool or something similar. and then using a card pry tool, move around the phone to cut the adhesive. Be gentle in this process, and also if your display is working fine, do not damage it. You can sell the broken screen to a repair shop. Next, clean the surface. Try to remove as much as all adhesive parts from the screen. And make sure there are no glass bits on the screen area. Use a brush tool or something similar to wipe out the dust from the screen. Next, if you have, place some adhesive strips and B7000 glue on the screen edges. I would highly recommend using B7000 glue for screen-only repairs. Next, place the new screen in the body. Make sure the LCD connector cable goes through the opening. Next, place some binding clips or rubber bands to tie the screen to the body. Leave it for some time and then connect the LCD plug to the board. Next, place the speaker cover by adding 8 screws. Next, connect the battery plug and place the mainboard frame by securing 14 screws. Next, place the back cover on the body. And also, do not forget to connect the flash sensor and the shield. Next, before installing the main back cover, make sure it has enough glue on it. If not, use B7000 glue on your double-sided back cover adhesive. Finally, we add binding clips to tie in the back cover with the body. If not, you can use some rubber bands and leave them for some time. Hope you have enjoyed the screen replacement guide on OnePlus 7 Pro mobile phone. Let us know if you have any questions. Please like, share and comment on our videos. Hit the subscribe button for more videos.